There isn't much more pain in this damn game of golf than having a par putt from like 2 feet away and winding up doing what I do right here. Wow, good job, Sam. Anyways, let's take this back to the beginning. All right, we're on this par 4. Joe's going to drive off the tee box here. He winds up going pretty far right, but he's pretty sure he sees it over on the other side of the cart path, drop into the grass over there. Pretty sure we can find that one. I'm going to wind up hitting an actually pretty decent drive. This thing winds up hugging pretty hard left, but it should be somewhere out there either in the fairway or just on the edge of the fairway past those trees. It actually wound up being a pretty good shot. Joe's thinking green here, but he winds up going pretty far left over there, just under the edge of those trees to the left of that sand trap that you can kind of see. We wound up finding that one. Mine is just on the edge of the fairway. I'm thinking green, but obviously that's not what's going to happen. That thing winds up coming off the toe of that club, and it is way over there on the other side of that cart path near that big tree. I wind up seeing it hit the grass, but not a great shot. Joe's just trying to jump this thing up on the green there. He winds up hitting the green, but it rolls off just a little bit. I'm thinking, let's go for the green too, but why not take a trip to the beach first? So that's where we wind up. Joe pulls a me here, my signature move, putting out of the bunkers at this course because it's very easy to do. They all don't have a lip on them. I wind up doing the same play, wind up rolling that thing pretty far left, not leaving myself a great shot. Joe's got a little uphill putt here. He winds up rolling that thing in, not bad. I've got about a 25-30 footer. Did not see that break there. Didn't see that thing going that far right. But we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Sink that little 1-footer there because we're getting ready to set ourselves up for a lot of disappointment. Little par 3 over the water. Joe was going for the green on that one, obviously, but he winds up going pretty far left again, just over that little hill next to those 2 bunkers. I'm thinking green as well. And what do you know? I actually wind up managing to do it. Lands right over there to the right of the green. You can kind of see it kick and bounce to the left just a little bit. Winds up being in a pretty good spot. Joe's thinking let's go over the sand too, but like me, he wanted to stop at the beach first. So he winds up putting out of this thing, rolling that one up in there. I love these bunkers because you can putt out of all of them. They don't have lips on them. I've got about a 35, 40-foot putt here. We're going to wind up rolling that thing. You can see it hit that hill right there and kind of roll down to the left. I didn't really see that happening, but I didn't read it that great either. Joe wound up hitting his before anybody could mark it. That's fine. And I'm going to go ahead and take this back to the beginning of the video where I leave myself with a par putt here, and I wind up missing it by that much. How disappointing. But that's golf, right?